Hi you guys, welcome to my channel Wholesale a Million. My name is Khang, where I share with you guys everything I've learned about wholesaling houses, how you can actually go out there and tie a piece of property up under contract at a discounted price, and now you're able and legally can assign that contract over to another buyer that's willing to pay more for it and make a large profit. All right, now you don't need your own cash because you're not going to buy it. You don't need good credit because you're not going to get a loan on it. You don't need any construction background because you're not going to fix it and flip it. What you do need is you need to learn the skill set, which I'm going to share and teach you guys in my channel, how to be able to go out there and find and locate motivated seller, which means these sellers are needing and willing to sell to you at a discounted price. You got to learn how to talk to them, negotiate with them so you can tie that piece of property up on the contract at a very discounted price. Learn how to find that buyer that's willing to pay more for it and assign that contract over to them for a large profit. All right, you guys, and you can make a great living wholesaling houses without risking any of your own cash. Okay, and you don't need a boatload of money to start. Okay. Now, anyways, for this video, I wanted to share with those of you, I want to talk to those of you who are looking to possibly quitting or on the verge of quitting, or is thinking about, is this the right path for you? All right, maybe you've been going at it, you've been grinding for the last 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 8 months, or a year, and you don't see any results. All right, and you're debating, is this the right path? Maybe I should just quit and start something else. You have invested a lot of time, a lot of money into it, and you haven't seen any result yet. And you're just right there on the line of just letting go and quit and maybe start something else. All right. Now I want to share this with you guys. For those of you who's right there, is thinking about it, or maybe saying this is it, what I want to let you guys know is, that it's gonna take time, it's gonna take work, it's gonna take a lot of effort. All right, nothing worth having comes easy. All right, but I promise you, once you get there, all that sacrifice, everything that you have done, worth it for you. All right, and today, my wife and I actually we came over to Mexico to help a friend building a house for this family that's a single mom, and she's living in this little shack, and we're coming over here to donate and contribute and helping out. I mean, never imagine ever my wife and I would be able to do this. We're in Mexico and we're still wholesaling, we're still doing business back where we're at. All right, you guys, and what it is I want to let you guys know that don't quit now, don't let go now. Don't just hang in there, stick with it, and I promise you, all the sacrifice, all the thing that you guys have done up to today will be worth it. Because check this out, if you guys quit now, if you guys let go now, and you guys think about, hey, maybe I should start something else, maybe this is not for me, and you guys think about starting something else, all right, if you do that, same thing is going to happen. You're going to start back at ground one or ground zero again, whatever business or gig you want to get into. All right, and you're gonna run across the exact same thing. You're gonna come across exact same hurdle, okay? The exact same hurdle, the exact same setbacks, the exact same frustrations, headaches, all right? That you guys are gonna run into. And if you quit this one, I promise you, the next one you quit again, and the next one you quit again. All right. The biggest thing is, you guys, is to being able to stick with it and to grind and to keep going, to push forward and to have that. So when you come across headaches and struggles like that, that pushes you, that maybe you have to give up on this dreams, on this goal. Maybe it's not worth it, all the sacrifice, and maybe you may, and then you question yourself. It's like, is it worth it? All the sacrifice that I've been doing, all this thing that I've been working hard on, is it worth it? Because that's what's going to happen, you guys. And when my wife and I first started, exact same thing happened, because as human, when you come across setbacks and headaches, and you're going to question yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth it, me sacrificing all this thing to get to where I want it to be? All right, you guys, and you got to ask yourself that. Okay, hold your dreams, hold your goals, hold it tight. Okay, hold it tight to your heart. And ask yourself, is it worth it? This short-term pain that I'm going through, all right? Is it gonna worth it down the road where I get to go do whatever I want, wherever I want, with whoever I want, and be financially free and not have to work for somebody else or stick to something that I have to work and grind until I'm 65? All right, you guys. So make sure that when you guys come across something like that, and it keeps you guys from moving forward, and telling you guys that you guys have to give up and let go. Think of your dreams and your goals. Why do you want it to start? Why did you start in the first place, and where you're gonna be? Just think about all the good things that are gonna happen once you get your goal accomplished, and be where you want it to be, and be financially free and have that time freedom to do whatever you want. All right, you guys. And trust me, my wife and I, when we first started, 6 months in, we have all kinds of things that comes up that tells us maybe, you know, maybe we'll just stay comfortable. Maybe we just don't need to, because we're sacrificing hard, right? So we're sacrificing really, really hard to get to where we want it to be. And, you know, for us, it's maybe thinking about, hey, you know what? Maybe it's not worth it. You know, we're putting up all this risk, all this work, you know, and we don't know if we're going to get the results and things like that. But my wife and I decided we're going to stick with it. We're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep grinding, because we knew if there, you know, it's already proven. There is success. It's already proven. We just need to stick with, learn whatever we need to learn, take action and apply, and just keep on pushing forward. One day we will get to our goals and dreams. All right. And I want to let you guys know that don't quit now. All right, don't quit now, because when you guys it's going to start something new, you're going to be at ground one, ground zero again. You guys are going to start all over again. It's going to take you guys that much of time to get to where you want it to be. So just stick with this. All right, you guys. Wholesaling houses is probably the best gig to get into. Okay, and you're going to love it once you get there. Just need to stick with it and keep on pushing forward and keep on grinding. All right, you guys. I'm in Mexico right now, showing you guys the view really quick. But it has been great. I'm coming out here with my mentor and one of his friends. A guy is a powerhouse. He does a lot of wholesaling. He does them virtually. He's very, very good at what he does. And we're out here just learning, so we can go take it back and you know, take the knowledge back and apply it in our market, and just trying to increase our income. All right, you guys. And you know, it takes, when you first start out, you're gonna have a lot of things going through your head, and you're gonna have a lot of issue. You're gonna have a lot of problem. You're gonna come across a lot of things, because you're trying to learn, you're trying to implement, and you're spending time and money and things like that, but nothing's happening. All right, but I promise you, everything worth having does take effort, does take time. All right, but once you get it, it's the best thing that could happen to you. So stick with it, you guys. Keep on grinding, keep on pushing forward. Don't give up yet, because you're almost there. All right, I promise. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Really appreciate it. As always, you guys, I wish you guys the best, and I wish you guys massive success. And as you guys like my channel, give me a thumbs up. Haven't subscribed, please do. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Hey guys, okay, I just want to add a little bit more to that video. You know, if my wife and I, so we started 5 years ago in real estate, and if we would have gave up 6 months in, then we wouldn't be here doing what we're doing. All right, we wouldn't be living the lifestyle that we wanted to live. All right, you know, my wife and I now be able to travel anywhere we want. It's just a matter of choice whether we want to or not. And we can work anywhere, right? So I can be in, you know, we closed deal when we're in Mexico. I closed deal when we went back to Vietnam. I closed deal when I was in Florida, right? So being able to learn how to virtually wholesale, you're able to do it anywhere. Wherever you're at, you pick a market, whatever market you want to be in, you can pretty much wholesale anywhere, all right? So, you know, we're able to create the lifestyle we have. You know, I'm working about 20 hours a week now. We're making over 6 figures a month wholesaling houses. And if we were to give up 6 months in when we first started, then we wouldn't be here doing what we're doing, you know, and with the money that we've created, we're able to give back and give to a charity of our choice. So it's definitely been a great blessing. You know, it's definitely been a great blessing, and my wife and I are truly grateful every single day for it. All right, you guys. Now, I remember 6 months in, it was a tough path. It was really hard. It was, you know, there were times where we have to question ourselves, Is it worth it with all the sacrifice that we're doing? Right? I mean, as human, I mean, things like that come across your mind, you know? And we're like, man, all this sacrifice, you know, we're just putting a bunch of money and time and effort, especially when you start out knowing nothing about real estate, right? So I didn't just try to learn the business, but also too, I got to learn the term, because I didn't have any real estate vocab. You know, I didn't even know what a title company and escrow agent is. I didn't even know what an earnest money is. So it was tough. It was really hard. You know, we're spending money going to seminars. We're spending money on plane ticket, hotel, food, dinner, and we're missing work. So, you know, all we see is things just coming out. And even though, you know, we're going and we know that, hey, we're collecting all this knowledge, but nothing happens, you know. A 6 month in, we haven't done any deals. I was just still trying to learn. And it was a really tough battle, right? And if we would have give up 6 months in without since we haven't seen any result, if we would have gave up, we wouldn't be here doing what we're doing. All right. And so I just want to share with you guys, it is going to be hard. It is going to be tough. But you know what? If you want it as bad as you say you do, you're going to stick with it, and you're going to keep pushing, and you're going to keep going, and you can achieve it. All right. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. All right. I have very low formal education, you know, and I'm not smart. I'm not a genius. I didn't go to college. I dropped out of high school. So what I got going on for me at the time was the willpower to do whatever it takes. The determination, the focus, the drive, the ambitions. All right? And to keep going and to keep going, to keep grinding, to keep pushing forward to reach my dreams and to reach my goal. And if you guys got that within you, you don't need a boatload of money. Okay, you don't need a boatload of money. All right, and if you got everything I mentioned within inside of you, you can do it too. You just need to stick with it and just keep going. All right, you guys. Anyways, that's all I wanted to share with you guys. Just don't give up. Just hang in there, and one day you will get there. All right, just believe and keep on pushing forward. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Take care, you guys.